Okay, continuing with this character, in this video I'd like to add some more detail to the foot. I'm going to create a heel so the foot looks a bit more realistic, and also add the breasts to the character. And it turns out this won't be so hard because we have enough detail to attach a rounded object here to the body. So we'll spend some time attaching it and making the shape look nice. So with this foot, I just want to focus on this just for a couple of minutes and make it a bit nicer. I want to get these edges and scale them inwards like so. So moving them back into place, doing the same here. Just moving them into place. So now we can go ahead and create a heel for this. And to do this, I think the easiest thing to do would be to create a loop going around the foot from this vertex. So I'm just going to do that now. It's going right around, joining it on like so. So I'm just going to grab these edges, bring them up. Okay. And now I'm going to simply grab these edges and pull them inwards to create the heel of the shoe. Alright, that looks good. So at this point we might want to just tidy up these curves a little bit, bring them upwards, and do the same for this one, bring them up. Just flatten them out a tiny bit. And this one, let's bring it up a tiny bit as well. Okay, so bring this down, making sure it matches. When the foot bends when we're animating, this will look a bit nicer if we take the time out to tidy these vertices up. Okay, that looks okay to me. So as you can see, this bit, these two faces are not equal. I'm just going to grab these edges. So let's see how far it goes up. It goes up to here. Move them across, just so both sides are more symmetrical. Okay, that'll be fine. Okay, let's grab these faces. Grab these. Normals, soften. And then get the bottom edges, normals, harden. And this is the foot, guys. We could go ahead and simply tweak as much as we possibly could. Just making sure things look nice for us to work with in the future. Okay, so I'm going to keep it like that for this video. So let's get onto the breasts now. For the breasts, we create a cylinder. We'll start off with a cylinder shape. I'm going to have, like we've been doing, 8 subdivision axes and 4 for the height, so we can get the shape right. So I'm going to rotate these 90 in the X, and firstly just snap it into a place we think it's going to be. Okay, now we can go to the guide. Make sure it's sitting inside the shape of the guide. But feel free to make these any shape you like, guys. This is just the guide. So go to the side view, bring things up a tiny bit. The guides aren't matching very well, so I'll just estimate things from here on. Okay, bring it right to the edge and uniformly bring this down. Like so. And again, we're going to uniformly bring this down. And again, once this one looks alright to me, bring it in a tiny bit. And simply just tweaking this shape out. This one could be a bit bigger. Okay, so by now we are actually intersecting with the body itself. So let's go to a face mode. We don't need any of these, I don't think. We can attach that to the body. We don't need these two. This one's intersecting with the body. Okay, I'll leave it like that. So let's see what we have now inside this perspective view. So let's frame up, let's go to normal soften. So in order to merge this object successfully to the body, I'm going to create an edge loop. Insert edge loop tool, I'm going to bring it right to the middle, almost at the middle, so the breasts don't join on either end. Okay, so now we can go ahead and delete the faces we don't need, or the ones we're going to reshape. So I think these ones will be okay. Alright, object mode, I'm going to bring this inwards and select both of these, mesh combine, and straight away I'm going to try and combine as many as I possibly can. This one can go here, and this, if we move this edge down, and if we turn on X-ray, go to a vertex, I can merge these together. Okay, so let's merge them. Yeah, that's fine. Get out of the X-ray mode. Not much we can do here, very much. So the last one I want to do here is probably this one. And now we're going to have to move that back into place. So that's around here. Bringing this one down a tad. Bringing it back into place. Okay. So for everything else, I think the best thing to do would be to extrude out these edges. So I'm going to do this one at a time. Let's get this edge firstly. Let's extrude it out in a world mode, just so we can see it, because otherwise we can't work very well. So merge vertex tool. I'm going to bring this one up like so, and merge this one to the body. So simple as that. You might want to bring this down. Okay, for this one, well, let's do both of these together. Extrude them down. So for now, let's just merge these together, like so. Let's grab these edges, go to the fill hole. Okay, so just working to attach these two objects together. It's a very dynamic object. Bring these inwards, vertex. Let's merge these together. Might make things a bit easier for us. Let's go ahead and get this loop and slide it down. Okay. Merge these two. Awesome, that looks good. Okay. Edge, fill the hole. Almost done now. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a four-sided object, therefore we can simply fill the hole without having to worry. Fill hole. And again here. Fill hole. Cool. Let's just tidy things up. I'm going to create a loop here. Okay, something's going on here. Let's just create one. Let's go around. Okay, so again, let's refer back to the guide. I think everything looks okay here. Okay, everything looks alright. So going back to the perspective view, we might want to firstly smooth out our shape. Going to grab all these, normal soften. Okay, that looks not too bad. So what we need to do now is simply tweak out the shape. So I'm going to press the minus arrow to make these a bit smaller. Just going to simply curve snap some of the vertices together. Alright. This can actually go up a tad, just to make sure the shape remains good. Bring these up. Bring it down. Let's bring this across. It doesn't look too bad. Let's just double check what's going on here. I think the best thing to do would be to merge these. Curve snapping. So this shape is a lot more defined now. So it's more obvious where the shape ends and the body begins. Okay, so we have a nice edge going along we can use. Slide edge tool going up. Okay. Tweaking the shape. Inserting an edge loop just to give more detail, so that the faces aren't deformed so much, and again looks okay in the views. Okay, so I'm going to add one more edge loop to this area. It's just so it's a bit smoother really. So when it comes to putting a texture on here, it won't, the normal issues will not become so obvious. So just tweaking things out. Okay. Let's bring it down slightly. Bringing these ones down. Right, I'm quite happy with that, to be honest. We just need to keep in mind this is a low poly character for our game, so we can't have things too detailed. Okay, that looks good. Cool, so go ahead and add more detail if you like. Matches our guide pretty nicely. So in the next video I'll probably tidy up our geometry a bit on our character and add the head shape as well. Okay, so then the whole shape will probably be done. We can focus on the animating and making sure these curves are in the right place. So thanks for watching the video. Hopefully I'll see you in the next video.